And what in tarnation? Well, anyways, hey guys, Gladiator Bricks here. I was looking through my Lego collection after a while, and I remembered Lego has discontinued a lot of animals. Lego has a lot of molds that they have literally stopped using or refuse to just use in general. Now, some of you may not know, but there's a large percentage of animals in the Lego collection, in the Lego community, that Lego quit using and kind of quit, which I kind of wonder why. But there were some that were fun little molded creatures that made sense why Lego would stop using them because they were designed for a theme. They weren't designed to be anything important. Like the Tugura from the Johnny Thunder Adventures line. Or the Yeti from the same line. Or the She Lion Dog from the same exact line. That's three animals from that same line of sets. All discontinued animal molds. I'm not sure if Lego still has these in storage or if Lego's ever going to bring them back. And I am hoping Lego does one day bring these molds back. But I will listen to your opinions if you guys, hopefully someone hears this and tells me what their opinion on it is. Personally, my opinion is these were discontinued and Lego needs to bring them back. Period. There's a lot of animal molds, though, that Lego needs to just plain bring back already because it was stupid to get rid of them. And a lot of people would love to have some of these molds. One animal mold I wish Lego would at least try to bring back is this. I love this mold. I love this animal design. I don't know what it is, but I love it because it's a mount. Something Lego doesn't do very many of. Actually, they do, mostly horses. But that's the problem. These are this animal has become a rare animal in the Lego community. And we still have Star Wars. But these are from the prequel sets. I will point that out. These are from the prequel trilogy. So it's possible that, yeah, Lego's not going to bring back prequel sets, though Lego kind of has. But at the same time, they'd have to bring back Jar Jar Binks. What makes you wonder if that's why they haven't brought back Jarhead Jar Jar. He's in a set. He's in those sets, but he hasn't really made an appearance. So, yeah. Now, Lego's also I would have months ago. I would have said Lego needs to bring back the goat. But of course, Lego brought him back in the minifigures line. They brought him back, so I can't say anything about it, sadly, because Lego brought back the goats. And, well, because Lego brought back goats, I can't complain because they brought them back. But I will say, yeah. But keep this in mind, this is not a complaint video. This is just me talking about molds I wish Lego would bring back. Or refurbish. This animal here would be a mold I'd love for Lego to refurbish. But there are molds in my collection that I wish Lego would bring back There are animals from set themes that Lego needs to bring back, period, and just make into an actual theme. First of all, I am a big fan of mammoths. Lego made a mammoth, which I call this Manny the Mammoth. I'm going to move everyone out of the way. I have two, actually. This one and another one. Lego only made Manny the Mammoth. I just call him Manny the Mammoth. You guys, this ain't actually Manny the Mammoth. This is just a mammoth. But, yeah. Lego brought this guy. They also created this cool figure, which I will say it's possible Lego will bring him back. I'm not going to say Lego will never bring these back, because I'm pretty sure Lego's going to bring these molds back in their collection, because they've done it a few times with these animals already. There's a lot of animals that have been brought back because Lego decided, yeah, we're going to bring these back. But there are some molds that Lego just downright refuses to bring back. Namely, every single dragon mold. But we all know why. A lot of the creatures from Lord of the Rings, they can't really bring those back because those are from a theme, and they have to have a reason to make that theme. Which I think they could legally get away with making that theme, period. Because let's just face it. Lord of the Rings, the owners of the Lord of the Rings franchise could use some stuff. And I think Lego making sets would make millions of dollars just by making them. Because, let's face it, but the problem with it being brought back would be, again, same problem. We would have a scalping problem. And none of us would probably get them because, you guessed it, the scalpers would get to it before we did. Before the actual fans of Lego got to it. Because they'd be like, I gotta make a profit. Yes, I'm gonna make a profit off of these. I'm gonna make a $25,000 profit by selling these online. Why do these people waste their money trying to buy it? Yeah, that's literally what it feels like half the time. Let's just say one thing. Do us all a favor. If you see these guys selling these online, selling a bunch of animals, selling new molds online or new sets online, figures online for twice as what it's paid for in the store, do us all a favor. Don't buy it. These people are using it as an excuse to rip off people. And if we fix it, and the best way to fix it is to fix it so they can't make money off of it. And that's the thing. The only way to make sure they can't make money off of it is to fix it so they will never get money off of it. And the only way to do that is don't let them anywhere near the Lego Wild. That's one way, but there's another way. A way I actually like, personally. Just pretty much be the first in the aisle. Find the figures, buy them. If you have friends who want these figures too, buy them for your friends or whatever, to prevent scalpers from getting those figures. But me going on a tangent to the homina with it. Back to this thing. Yeah. Another mold that Lego kind of replaced was the Lego Polar Bear mold. Here's the original polar bear mold. I never knew there was an actual Lego polar bear mold before the Lego's newer polar bear mold. This is the original. Here's the new one. They're using the same mold they used for the big brown bear. To any of you out there who are probably laughing your heads off, yeah, I love this design myself. And I also find it funny that this figure, that this is literally one animal in my collection, that I have two different animals of the same type. One Lego's old version, two Lego's newer version. When I have a newer version, I'm happier than all get out because I like the new version, but I like the old version too. But my thoughts on, it's hard to explain. But when it comes to animals, Lego makes a large amount of animals. And to give you a good idea, you got dinosaurs, you got dinosaurs, you got normal animals, you got sea animals, you got crime in Italy. What in tarnation? You got lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my! Now, if only I could find my camel mini. Now, if only I could find the camel, so I could get my explanation done. Aha! I found him. And now we're going to bring up two animals. Lego only made. I'm going to bring up a few animals that Lego only put out once, and then they quit selling them. Camels and ostriches. Yes. If you bought the Prince of Persia sets when they were first out, there were camels and there were ostriches. Lego's only put these in sets once. I don't know why they never... Funny fact, they never went up very high in price, even though these figures are only found in the Prince of Persia sets. I have gotten lucky enough to get I think about 3 ostriches in my collection. I've gotten one of each camel. And that was all I wanted to get, was one of each camel so I would have one of each animal. But yeah, there's ostriches. And not only that, these are the only time these have come out was during the Prince of Persia sets. But let's face it, the only reason Lego kind of they tried to cover up that they ever made those sets as well. They wouldn't put them in their minifigure, but their booklets at all during a certain point, which anyone who saw what the Prince of Persia movie was like, I don't know what it was that made them want to cover it up that they ever made it. But hey, to each his own. I hope I'm saying that correctly. If not, then someone's going to tell me off in the comments. Who knows? But yeah, animals in general have come in so many. Lego has made a lot of animals and a lot of molds that I wish they'd bring back. And sadly, though we did get a giraffe, it's a giraffe. Sadly, only in the Friends theme. But there's also giraffes in the Duplo stuff, along with other animals in Duplo. So, if you kind of wanted a full-on safari collection of animals, if you were lucky enough to get the Prince of Persia sets, you'll have an ostrich. If you're lucky enough to buy these sets that the jungle animals came in, you can get an elephant. If you're lucky enough to get any of these, let's see, lions and tigers and bears, oh my. If I could just find the lion, my day would be even better. Here, lion, 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 lion. I want to throw you in the nearest garbage can. Where are you, Mr. Lion? I know you're in this box somewhere. Little nuisance, where are you hiding? My word, this box is so full. I need to start sorting stuff. Well, I found the albino one. I'll put the albino one as the lion. There we go. Albino lion. His honey. Leopard. Alligator. Now I got to find the gorilla. A gorilla. Because I have a gorilla in here somewhere. I know I bought some gorillas for my collection, so I'd have an incomplete jungle animal collection. Oh boy. Aha! I have found him! The gorilla. And the Mr. Bagheera. There we go. There's my animal. There's my complete jungle safari animals. I do have monkeys, but I'm not a fan of monkeys. I like apes better. Like gorillas and chimpanzees. Why? Because apparently someone called me the monkey whisperer just because I wore a hat. They got the attention of a bunch of monkeys at the zoo. Yeah, my cowboy hat got a bunch of monkeys excited. They looked at me and they're like, "Oh, this is new." Oh well. Monkey say, see, monkey do, I guess. They're excited to see a man wearing a hat. I don't know why. They must have been so bored. They saw a goofy guy in a hat and they're like, "Oh, this is the most entertaining thing we've ever seen." Oh, well. Well, guys, I'm going to have to end the stream. Sadly, no one stuck around or commented, so that's it for today. Comment and subscribe. T.I.F.N. Ta-ta for now.